This is monumentally important for somebody that's trying to become somebody else, and you keep trying super hard and you're wondering why nothing is sticking, nothing is working. Like, I'm posting every single day. What's the issue? Why am I not blowing up yet? Or why is it not working? So alignment comes before becoming a magnet. Alignment is your best friend, but a lot of times the outcome we're looking for is to become a magnet. I want to dig deep on the process, how I went from creating alignment in my life to becoming a magnet. And this is the end result of alignment. You become a magnet. You start attracting everything that it is you want in your life. You go from working so hard and chasing everything you want to it flowing right to you so easily, so gracefully. I believe that I'm in that era of my life where I've done so much of the hard, painful work of being in alignment. Being in alignment is extremely painful because you're letting go of everything that's not pouring into the person that you're trying to become. You have to let go and become extremely uncomfortable. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life because I let go of everything that I've ever known. It's a state of grieving. It's a grief that you go through. The reason why we get aligned is so that we can attract whatever it is that we want out of life. I have friends who just attract opportunity and they get money and they just get a lot of money. And I'm like, how the hell? You're not even doing anything. Like, I'm with you. I've been with you for 2 days. You haven't done shit. Yet your phone is endlessly ringing for you to make money. I've been around certain people that don't have certain qualities I thought that you would need to be successful, but they're successful. And I'm just thinking, I started to realize, like, damn, this system is broken. They teach you that working super hard will get you what you want in life. And I look around and all the people that I know that make a lot of money, a shitload of money, they don't do much. They do work hard and they are consistent and they are persistent. Like, they stay on their shit, but they're not physically chasing anything like how we're taught to. They sit back and they let it come to them. So I want to take y'all through that process and how I figured out how to become a magnet. Although y'all are seeing the beginning stages of me becoming a magnet, we're nowhere near the middle and damn sure nowhere near the end, okay? This is going to be a long process, a long journey. But I want to give y'all insight on what I know, what I personally learned from the people in my life that are just magnetic, extremely magnetic. They get whatever it is that they desire. If you feel overlooked, underappreciated, not seen, it's not because you're invisible. It's because your energy is asking for permission. You are exerting desperation. You're giving the pick me energy. Now, I know you're not trying to, but you are. For instance, you're going into a grocery store and there's a man outside of the grocery store saying, hey, do you want to make a donation to this charity? Would you like to sign up for our email list? You're just like, no. And it's not because they're disgusting or you hate them. It's just simply because they're desperate. They want you so bad that it's just naturally a repellent. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to sign up for that. No, leave me alone. It's so bad when you're walking up to them, you're already telling them, like, no. Like, I don't want that desperate energy near me at all. It's okay. When you go into Saks Fifth or when you go into Neiman Marcus and the salesmen or the saleswomen are sitting there and they're just waiting for you to come to them. They're not like, do you want this new season of Gucci? This new season came out. They don't say anything. They may ask you if you need help. They let you look around. And when you ask for something, they're there. But there's a different energy. And that energy is what you're drawn to. That's why people of status go to Neiman Marcus. They go to Saks Fifth. It's about the energy. So imagine somebody's watching your content and you're selling clothes. And you're like, buy my clothes. Look, my clothes are great. My clothes, you need my clothes. You need them. They're like, fuck off. I don't want to buy that shit. You're desperate. Maybe nobody else is buying it. I don't want stuff that nobody else wants. Right? But if you shift that energy to my shit is the best, and I'm not going to try to convince you that it's the best. I'm telling you it's the best, and I'm only going to say it once. I'm sure about it. They're going to be like, oh shit, who they think, who is this person? Who they feeling like? Let me go check them out. Let me see. Maybe it is worth me buying. But just from those two instances, you can see a great difference An automatic quality that you have to acquire is confidence. Self-awareness and confidence. There's no way that you can be a magnet and other people can be drawn to you if you're uncertain about yourself, your capabilities, your looks, whatever it is. You cannot be unsure. You have to be sure, very fucking sure. How can anyone else feel an energy from you that you don't even have yourself? You have to work on building that confidence with yourself, how you look, your body, how you dress, for one. And for two, your capabilities, your qualities, your strengths, whatever it is. You have to be confident in those. Stick with it. Don't be passive. Somebody asks you something, answer with confidence. Even if you don't know the answer, always exude confidence, because people go off energy. They don't go off words, and they hardly go off action. But whatever they feel from you, they're going to take from you. Sell yourself, and sell yourself high. Always upsell. Always. This will spark your identity. This will help people understand who you are. They have to understand who you are for you to become a magnet to multiple people, right? You can't confuse everyone. If everyone's on one accord and they have a certain idea about you, they may not all be identical, but if they have a certain idea about you, the collective feels pretty much around the same about you, then you're a magnet. And that collective could be the internet. That collective could be your job, be your employees, the people that work for you. That collective can be your family, how your family feels about you. It can be anybody, just a group of people or many people that are on the same accord about who you are. Now, their opinions don't fucking matter. But for you to be magnetic, you have to ignite something in other people. They have to see something in you that you have to already know about yourself first. That's the secret. That's the secret. When you go up to Beyonce, you think Beyonce doesn't know that she's fucking Beyonce? Maybe some days. But is there ever a day we can tell that she knows that she's not Beyonce? Fuck no. She like, I'm not feeling my best. I may not feel like my body looks the best. I may not feel good at all. But I'm going to go out here and I'm going to smile and I'm going to walk a certain way. And I'm going to talk a certain way. And I'm going to exude that confidence. I'm going to give off that energy, whether I truly have it or not. That is so important. Especially when you're trying to grow and expand. You need people to be on the same accord. You need them to view you a certain way. Doesn't mean fake it. Some days you may have to fake it. But I'm not telling you to pretend to be somebody you're not. I'm telling you to be sure of who you actually are. Be sure of that shit. Hold on to that shit tight. Never let anyone take it away from you. Magnetism isn't just confidence, though. I want to be clear. It's self-trust practiced daily. Trust your decisions. Trust your thought process. Trust how you feel about yourself. Trust you every single day. You have to know there may be a million people out here. There may be people that have more money than me. People that have more clout than me. But nobody has my capabilities and nobody is me. So I have to make these decisions for myself because I trust that these decisions will take me where I need to go, which nobody else can tell me. You have to believe in that. Stick to your guns. Stick to your shit. Many people told me many things wouldn't work. Oh, I don't think that'll work. Or I don't think you can do that. Hell, I'm probably sure they're surprised I'm doing YouTube. What if I ask 10 different people that know me well or don't know me well if I should start a YouTube? They probably all would have said no. They don't know what the fuck I can do. I know what I can do. Now, if I do it for a long time and it fails, hey, maybe I need to get better or maybe it's not for me. But you can't tell me what I can and cannot do. I know what I can and cannot do. And I trust that whatever I do and I put my energy, time, and effort into, it will repay me greatly. Not even my mom can tell me, you can't do that. I can do whatever. I'm fucking Leah, okay? I can do whatever I put my mind to. I can do whatever I practice every single day. I can do whatever I trust myself doing. I can do whatever I say I'm going to do. Now, how do you practice self-trust? You practice self-trust by constantly choosing what you want to do instead of asking other people. That is how you will practice it. If I have something in my heart or in my mind that's giving me an idea to do something that has never been done in my family, never been done by my friends, never been done by anybody I know, then maybe I need to trust myself on this decision. I need to trust that whatever it is that I need to do, I'm going to do it. And I don't need anyone's opinion. And I don't need anyone's validation to get it done. If you don't have that, there's no way in hell you can become a magnet. No way. Because you're going to be slightly unsure, which means when you go to that interview, the interviewer can feel that you're slightly unsure about yourself. And they're going to say, I don't need a person like that on my team. How are you going to be sure about a company that has nothing to do with you if you're unsure about yourself? How are you going to be sure about a business that comes from you if you're not sure about yourself? It doesn't even make sense. What are you putting into the business? All of you. So if you're not sure about yourself, who the fuck is going to be sure about you in your business? Nobody. Practice self-trust daily. You will become magnetic. When I started saying, I'm not going to call my friend for that. I'm not going to ask anybody how they feel about this. I'm going to do what is on my mind and heart to do. Things became great for me. Practice it. It changes your life. I really wanted to get this off of my heart because my pages are starting to pick up a bit. I'm fairly new. I don't expect everything to pop off. Magnetism takes time. Just because you figured out who you are today, the world isn't going to catch on to you today. Okay, it may be a few years, it may be a few months. You don't know. You can't really measure that out. All you can do is stay disciplined, trust yourself. The rest, it works out on its own. This was just really on my heart to get off, because I see a lot of people having kind of a pick-me energy, and I can tell, and everyone else can tell, when you're trying to force something to happen. You may get lucky from forcing it so much one time or two times, but anything that's endlessly flowing to you, you're not going to get it by forcing it. You're not going to get it by chasing it. You have to embody that. You have to embody that person that deserves to receive whatever it is that you want. The habits, the mind frame, the confidence, the self-awareness, the discipline. You have to embody those qualities and those attributes to become a magnet. They say I'm attractive. I be feeling like a magnet, baby. But I love you guys, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this with somebody who needs to hear this. Bye.